Dear students, balance of trade is an important thing to know when it comes to macroeconomy. Let us see how we can analyze it by using the integrals. Here we are considering the government of a certain country that is making decisions, and it has assessed that the imports are increasing at a rate of certain function, and the exports are also having a rate of change. So definitely the balance of trade is the difference of imports and exports that we are going to evaluate here, and we must be given a couple of functions that we can substitute, and we could get to the deficit in the trade or the surplus in the trade. Here the first rate of change function is the one which is dealing with imports, and the other one is dealing with exports. So we have the rates of change of imports and exports. The specific functions they are given. We can find this deficit, that is the trade deficit, here with the help of this formula, that is the imports minus exports. Now what we want to know is that the trade deficit over the next 5 years is something that is meaningful for that government, and we can help them by evaluating that. So here we have plotted the two functions. One is the rate of change of imports, and other is the rate of change of exports, while keeping the time on x-axis and the imports and exports on the y-axis. So even a small brief analysis of the diagram tells us that imports are having a higher level as compared to the exports. So we can expect a trade deficit, and that is highlighted here. And we want to quantify this. That's where the integration will help us. Now, I bar t and e bar t, they are the given functions, and we want to find out the deficit, and that can be found by taking the difference of the original functions, that is the total functions. और ये वो डायग्राम हमने मज़ीद इलेबोरेट कर ली बजट डेफिसिट को, जो इस केस में हम मोर स्पेसिफिकली ट्रेड डेफिसिट लिखेंगे. ट्रेड डेफिसिट को हमने हाईलाइट कर दिया, दैट इट इज़ इक्वल टू दिस एरिया. और इसकी जो रेंज हमें बताई गई थी वो थी फॉर द 5 years, एंड दैट इज़ फ्रॉम नाउ, दैट इज़ 0 टिल द एंड ऑफ 5 years. नाउ इस स्लाइड में जो आप देख रहे हैं, इट इज़ द पैरेलल कैलकुलेशन ऑफ द टू फंक्शंस, दैट इज़ कि हमने इंपोर्ट्स फंक्शन को और फिर एक्सपोर्ट्स फंक्शन को इंटीग्रेट किया फॉर द रेंज फ्रॉम 0 to 5, ये फाइंड आउट करने के लिए कि उनके इंपोर्ट और एक्सपोर्ट फंक्शंस क्या है. दैट इज़ फ्रॉम रेट्स ऑफ चेंज हमने उन्हें टोटल फंक्शंस में कन्वर्ट कर दिया. These calculations, they look a little scary, but since आपको definite integrals को solve करना आता है, you can easily solve this. Now, ये जो दो values हैं, हम यहाँ पर बोरो कर सकते हैं. जो टोटल फंक्शन है वो एक्चुअली इंटीग्रल है मार्जिनल फंक्शन का, जिसकी वैल्यू अभी हम कैलकुलेट कर चुके हैं इन द लास्ट स्लाइड, जहाँ पे हमने कंपैरेटिव वे में टेबल बनाया था. और ये है हमारे पास एक्सपोर्ट्स फंक्शन की वैल्यू, जो कि हमने अगेन उसी टेबल में कैलकुलेट की. The difference of this is very easy. That is the difference of the two values, 71.127. So this is the trade deficit during the 5 years of analysis. And this is in $1 billion, because it cannot be just $71. Definitely it's some macroeconomic question. So the units would be in thousands or millions or billions. Now we can make a diagram of it as well to make things more clear. Again, it is the same diagram that we have been plotting in this topic, whereas we have highlighted the value that we have found in its righteous place, and this is the trade deficit that we were looking for, and we have now found the numerical value of it. Again, we saw that integration can help us to solve this macroeconomic question related to trade in a very concise way. Thank you.